When I see you on the street, I wanna call out your name. My love for you, baby, has always been the same. It's amazing how you can see right through my heart, and all that I thought I knew is torn apart. Baby, you know I love you so much. I just wanna feel your touch. Well, babe, I know you want it too. Don't you know that I just wanna roll with you? Well, I hurry home to you and wait outside your door. I watch you through the window, staring at the floor. Don't wanna wait no more, I know this time it's for real. And no matter what, for you my heart is sealed. Baby, you know I love you so much. I just wanna feel your touch.
Hey guys, so welcome back. I am officially out of Bangkok and I'm in my new destination, and it is Vietnam, specifically Da Nang, Vietnam. So yes, it took maybe like an hour and 15 minutes for the flight. And they are celebrating their New Year's, so everything is kind of quiet somewhat. They had like a I don't know if it's like a festival on the river. They had like decorations and everything out there and people were out there, but like all the restaurants, all the businesses are like closed in this area. I'm right by the water. So I'm going to head to an excursion that I booked for today shortly. I'm gonna see what is open and where I can get fruit because Bangkok, I have my little routine. Literally, it's on every corner. You can get, you know, fresh produce, and here it's completely dead, and I'm guessing it's because of the New Year. So we're gonna see in a couple days how it changes up. I'm gonna definitely just try to do excursions, and tonight hopefully find a good local grocery store to get some stuff to stock up on that for the time being. But I'm positive, I'm hopeful. It's pretty chill. It's very quiet here, I guess because of the New Year, and flags are everywhere. I think it's the Vietnam flag. I've never been in a country where their flag is just like on every street corner, like every street corner. So yeah, my flight was good too. It was pretty smooth. It took a while for us to board, but other than that, it was pretty good. Still going strong with my fruit feasting. I did a live this morning. Hopefully you are looking back at the old lives and seeing them. If not, I believe I still will be doing live, so do catch them. Yeah, so that's about it, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect, right?
Yes.
If it's too windy, just close down the shield. We make you feel more comfortable. The path is gonna be quite a long way. It's 20 kilometers long. So we're gonna have a rest start on some point to see the views, and then we had a coffee break on the top. Before we move in next to the other village. You know, that's gonna belong to the Hue, the Imperial City. And we have a look at the lagoon, a big place where people raising all types of oyster.
Wow.
Yeah, and they also selling like natural pearl, you know, natural product they sell.
Okay.
And then, you know, we have a rest as a local restaurant there. It's gonna be next to the oceans. We got the ocean view while we have enjoy our lunch. I know that you're not eating like meat or anything. I have fruit for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you.
you're asking for, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the whole trip's gonna end around 2:30 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you're gonna prepare for the whole drive.
For the
today.
day.
So have you ever sit on a motorcycle before?
No.
No. Okay.
So it'll be my first
So I
time.
have a box right here to make you feel more comfortable when we go on the way. If you feel too tight, just lean back.
Okay.
The box is not gonna move.
Okay.
It's gonna make you more comfortable.
That's
If you
amazing.
need to put anything inside, just let me know.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna go up first.
Okay.
There you go. Here, take it to the left, to the right. It's gonna be easier. You're gonna do it like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You can try. And put your feet on the silver pad on both sides.
Okay.
There you go. And don't worry, it's not going to fall.
Okay.
Yeah. Hop on. Just hop on. Behind. Or if it's too hard, you can hold my shoulder instead.
Okay.
Alright? You're gonna stay slowly moving and staying calm so you can do videos or picture anywhere you want.
Okay.
But this is the first time you're going through like Lunar New Year in Asia, right?
Yes, it is.
Basically everywhere is gonna be the same. Not
Okay.
so many people are gonna be around.
Wow. Yeah, it feels really dead. I came from Bangkok yesterday.
Bangkok, wow.
Yeah, and I saw the fireworks last night.
Yes.
But yeah, it was way more people throughout the week. Here it feels pretty dead.
I mean, that holidays maybe not too big for other countries.
Okay.
To Vietnam, this is one of our biggest holidays. And this is the time when people can have a rest.
Oh, I see.
We hardly have any occasion to go traveling or enjoy with our family.
Yeah.
This is the gathering moment for every family.
Wow. So how long does it last where you guys you're not out and about?
Usually it's gonna last for like 5 days.
5
Depends on the year.
Okay.
If we had a good year, people have a longer rest. Let's say 7 days, 10 days. That was before COVID. Nowadays, you just see people like 5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's counting like before that holiday for 2 days and like 3 days during that holiday. So it's 5 days.
Wow, it's beautiful out here.
So that holiday, you will see people wearing traditional dress outside.
Yeah.
And they go everywhere, picture, go to the temple. But actually, it's not like different day. It's just on the holiday, you see people more calm.
Right.
They're not rushing. They're not doing anything mostly. Just go enjoy.
Wow. That's beautiful. So this new year, what do they think it will bring? Like, what's the theme for this new year?
This year,
Yeah.
this year is the year of the snake.
Oh, the year of the snake.
So, the zodiac.
Yes.
So Vietnam zodiac is going to be a little bit different to the other countries' zodiac, especially China.
Okay.
So they have the rabbit and we have the cat. That's the only difference. So by the lunar calendar is original by the farmer. It's going to count the moon. So the farmers calculated until the full moon day is like 14 days.
Okay.
So 1 month only have like 28 days on the lunar calendar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, are you from here?
Yes, I'm local here.
You're local. Okay.
So you just move in here from Bangkok on the first day, like that holiday.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It was so quiet.
Yeah, it's so
Like-
quiet here. And trust me, this year is gonna be like, how do I say, different to the other year. If you come in here before COVID, when the economy is still working normal, that holiday, you see no one. Only tourists are going around, mostly local. They just, rest.
Right.
Yeah. Nowadays, people would like to take some more time to work, making some extra money, even on that holiday.
Right.
Because, it was tough. Yeah, especially
bet.
after COVID, people want to make some extra money.
Yeah. COVID did a lot.
Yeah.
Did a lot.
So things been changed a little bit.
That's good to hear.
This year, we still seeing people driving the electric car.
Yeah.
Other year, let's say 5 years ago, you can just go to the middle of the street and, laying down. No one out.
Right.
So you had the DJI pocket one. This one is the Model 3, right?
Yeah, you're right.
This was really nice. That's one. It's gonna make a great vlog.
Yes, I love the video quality. Now I'm just trying to learn how to edit better,
Yeah.
So, but it's beautiful when it pops up on screen.
Yeah. Fine, guys.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, they had that in Bangkok too.
Yeah.
One of their malls, they had them in the long dragon.
So
dancing
every
under.
country around China, if there's any Chinese influence there, you're gonna see line dancing,
Live
especially on the grand openings events or like ceremony. That's for wishing the lucky. So by the story, line dancing used to be. I will tell you the legend for it. So in the old times, there's so many demons going around the little house. try to take the kid. You know. So at that time, the holy animals of the king of the heaven, you know, the lion, feeling the people suffering, so he comes out to the human world, you know, trying to protect the kid. So, but he cannot be all around every year.
Right.
So for the people, so they know that the demons scares of the holy lion. So they trying to pretend, you know, they put on mascot and trying to dance in front of the house, you know, try to scare away all the demons.
Okay.
So day by day it's become a tradition for every house that to protect the babies and also wishing for the lucky to come. That's all a legend.
It's all legend.
Yeah, but you know, it's like very popular to the people, and also it's not harming thing. It's making, you know, like cheese things up, and it's like happening for many generations until nowadays.
So now it's just tradition being followed.
Yeah. Or the red ribbons. The red ribbons is for wishing for the lucky things in the new year. Traditional, actually it was a sad story. You know, like in the old ancient time, there's many wars around Asia, right?
Yeah.
So for the women, their husbands is going to the war field,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So the ladies staying back home and waiting for their husband to going back. They're gonna put the red ribbons on the tree. So when the husband is going back, they're gonna take down the red ribbons. It means safe.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know, all the red ribbons left on the trees meaning all the dead soldiers.
What war was that? What time when they went away?
It was a long time, Asian time.
Asian time.
Yeah. But day by day, I don't know when, but it's become a good thing. You know, it's like people want to forget about the bad memories. It changed the meanings. Now it's become like wishes for the new year. Because to Asian people, red color is also lucky color.
Yeah. When do you think that changed from being a sad thing to a happy thing as a memory, as a tradition?
Yeah, I think you know, no one wants to remember all the bad things.
Yeah.
So people trying to change that, you know, to a
Right.
good thing, so they can remember for life. But actually nowadays, not so many people know about the story, the sad story. They more remember about the good thing. Yeah.
That hat that people wear here in Vietnam, does it come, is that a hat that like Vietnamese wear and Japanese wear? Are they the ones that wear that hat? It's like that cone-shaped hat, that guy, he was just wearing it back there.
Which one? I'm sorry.
It's like that circular hat.
The cone shape?
Yeah.
No, that is from Vietnamese tradition.
Vietnamese.
Later I'm gonna explain for you about that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Before we get to the fisherman village over there,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
the local temple is right here. I think we can make a stop.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. The pagoda, the Buddhist temple is welcome everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not tickets, not anything. But you know, have a look at the dead holidays, really nice, and only opening in the holidays.
Okay.
Nowadays you cannot go in. So we can just have a look. I have many guests that really interested to go in, but you know, normally you cannot.
So you can now.
Yeah, we can now. So have a look. It's not bad. It's still bright and shiny. This one is kind of famous in Da Nang City. We call Jugo.
Jugo.
Yeah, it's hard to how to say to speak. It's kind of hard. Yeah. The traditional temple. This is kind of affected by Chinese influence. So you have many different Buddha. Like that one you see in front. This is the happy Buddha.
The happy Buddha.
And That's the one people gonna pray during that holiday. Is the God's gonna give you happy fortunes. Happy to Asian people, very simple. You got the money, you're happy. You have a lot of children in the house, you're happy. Yeah. That's from old time until nowadays, still work the same way.
Yeah. What about the ones on the sides? Those kind of look like Indian type.
Yes,
feel.
because originals of Buddhist from India.
Oh.
Gautama Buddha is from India. He's a prince of the Indian kingdom.
So they take Buddha from India.
Of course.
Ah.
And here, for the long story, Buddhist, so Gautama is a prince of a small kingdom from India.
Okay.
But he was going around his country and see so many suffering, the people suffering from the war, from sickness, poverty. So he tried to save so many people, right? But he cannot do it by himself, and he feeling like there's gonna be a way so he can have so many people around. And that time, he found out that to become a monk is the best way to have people. So, for his whole journeys of his life, he's trying to save so many people without caring, take the receipt back. So when he died, the great story been written down for the next generations. So many people know about his story, and they turn him to a god. So, first time Buddhists spread out to China. The Silk Road.
Silk Road.
The Silk Road.
Silk Road, yes.
Silk Road,
yes.
that's one. So they was training, China and India was training, right?
Yeah.
Going through the desert,
Right.
the Silk Road. So Buddhist was that time also spreading out to China.
Yeah.
But when it's come from India to China, the philosophy changed a bit. Because when the people heard about the story, so they believe if he can become a god, I can become a god, a Buddha.
A Buddha.
So when it's come to China, there's gonna be many other versions of Buddha.
Versions of Buddha.
Original just only Gautama Buddha stay in India.
Yeah.
When you go to China, many different.
Wow.
Yeah, and all little country around China is influenced by those.
By those.
So you have different Buddha.
So would you say India is more ancient than China, or is China still more ancient?
Of course, India is more ancient, but actually to the religions, for the people, we're not really wondering about it. So no matter if it was from India or China, the meanings of the religions is to aim people to the good side. Yeah. So people not really care.
Yeah.
And when you're asking people, actually they do know the difference, but they don't wondering about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like when you come to the church, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be Christians. They're gonna be like,
It's gonna be Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic and Christian. So
Yeah.
just a little bit different in the church, but still, what people try to aim to the good side. That's what Father teaching you. It's not teaching you how different you are. It's just teaching you how to become a good person. That's what people care.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
To the Buddhist song.
Okay.
And this temple making a great job. This is all decorating. This
Right.
is a mixing up from the modern day with the old time.
Okay.
I'm showing you a little bit. So you can see all of the small species that stick to the wall to create the color. Looking really nice, right?
Yeah.
That's one in the old time we call mosaic design. Yeah. Because in the old time you don't have painting.
Yeah.
So to create the color, they're gonna use many different things, like the bow, maybe ceramic, poetry, porcelains, glass, anything they can. Put it on the wall to create the color. Yeah.
So how old is this temple then?
This temple is not that old. This one is around 30 years.
30 years. Okay.
It's a local one.
It's a local one.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the old one, internet, if you want to see, come to Marble Mountains.
Marble Mountain.
Have 3 temples up there, and they all Asian temple.
Okay.
The youngest one you see would be Linh Ứng Pagoda. And that is the most famous in Da Nang. We have 3 Linh Ứng Pagoda here.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's one, the original one on Marble Mountains, 200 years old.
Okay.
The second one is Tam Thai. That's one 300 years. And the last one is Tam Dong, 500 years. Of course, for the 300 and 500, they all too old and collapsing. Yeah. Even during the wartime. So people have to rebuild it again. So it's not really look like Asians. Only Linh Ứng Pagoda reserve all the old things. So it's more famous.
Famous.
Yeah.
Wow.
The big one on Monkey Mountains also Linh Ứng Pagoda. We have 3. The last one is on Bana Hill.
Okay.
Shaping triangle to protect Da Nang City inside. You look on the map.
Okay. That's cool. So I can walk up?
Yeah, you can walk up. But if you like to come up here, you have to take out your shoe.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Otherwise,
fine.
you're just walking around.
Round. Okay. Yeah, that's how it was in Bangkok. You take your shoes off everywhere.
Yeah, you got to. To come to the land hall, you have to wear proper clothes, not to show your knee, not to show your shoulder. Proper clothes and everything like that.
Right.
And on the traditional day, people are going to use the incense to put it on. You can see, to pray.
Yeah.
The incense is kind of the meditation way. You know, like in Western country, you're gonna burn the incense, create the smell, gonna help you more relaxing. Yeah. To Asian people, it's more like a way to connect to the spiritual world. Yeah, it's a smoke. It's connecting to the inner world and sending your thought to the spirit. Yeah. It's how people believe.
Yeah.
And when you count the incense, you're gonna be surprised. They always like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Never double digit.
Why not double digit?
Because double digits is for Asian mind. Double, alive. Single, dead.
Okay.
So like left hand, right hand. Left for the man, right for the lady. And also in some very, very old meanings. Take it from the left, dead one. Take it to the right, alive one.
Okay.
There's many different meanings in the traditional life. Nowadays it's less about that, you know. So sometimes you see things like missing up a bit. Yeah. But if you go into some house and they all following traditional stuff, you're gonna see things like have very special order. Even the place they put like the tree inside the house, they have a special place to put it. They have to, because it will show in special meanings for the family. Give you like good deed actions, you know, consequences. In Buddhist, they believe that like acting like it's like you're a good person. You act like you receive more. You can become like you can like born in a rich house maybe, but like this life you're a bad person. Next life you're gonna be suffering. That's what they believe. So for the people, sometimes they're just catching the bird or like different animals, and people just want to bite them and try to release them. But for us, no, it's actually it's about actions, and not we're not telling people to do that anymore, because we try to release them, but by that moment they're gonna catch more, so it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. So what's that statue up there then? That big one, that tall one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the temple.
Oh, that's the temple. Oh.
That's the little crocodile with the big Lady Buddha statue. One of the symbols of the nun. You know, people here really admire to Buddhists. So there used to be like 80% of people following Buddhists. Yeah, it was the biggest religion here in Vietnam. Nowadays we have different religions. And Buddhists, you know, getting low. Nowadays only around like 17%
Yeah.
people follow Buddhists. You know, most of them just old people. For the young one, maybe like me, you know, mostly like atheists. No religion.
No religion. Oh. And why do you guys go that way? Why you just do nothing?
I think it's happening the same around everywhere. It's like people less believe in God and they more believe in themselves. Because nowadays religions we call like more like a way to, you know, making money.
Yeah.
So people don't like that. You know, boat.
Okay.
We call basketball here.
Basketball.
Yeah. A very traditional boat that you can find everywhere around Vietnam.
Okay.
Especially if it's close to the rivers or the canal.
Yeah.
And why is the basket? Because of the shape. And the original one is all made by bamboo, which is make it look just like a basket.
Wow.
Yeah. Nowadays you have different material. So you have fiberglass or rubber. You know. And they're very convenient. You know. Original from wartime, French colony.
French colony.
So they put so many tax on everything.
Yeah.
To the fishermen, they cannot afford it because summertime is the catching time.
Yeah.
Rainy season, too dangerous. It's hard for them to go out to catch it, so they cannot afford for the tax. So they figure out a way to avoid it. They make something doesn't look like a boat, but working like a boat. So at the nighttime, they use this one to go out to the bigger boat. Right? And on the daylight, they're going back. Flip them down, look just like a basket. Like that one. So like when the friends asking why this, they say it's the big basket. That's how to get away. Smart, Nowadays, you will see them everywhere. And in Hoi An, they using this boat to make it a long tours on the river. Yeah, if you're interested, you can go there.
Yeah.
Look, there's a guy.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how they move the boat when it's too heavy. See?
Oh, I didn't even see him behind it.
Yeah.
That is too funny.
But for the bigger one, it's hard. If you try to move it, it's like impossible. You need at least 3 to 4 people.
Really?
Yeah, this one really light.
It's all bamboo. Whoa.
Nowadays, the fiberglass have it light. You know, the old bamboo ones maybe a little bit heavy. It's like taking like 2 person at least. But,
Okay.
you know, this one you can try. It's really light.
Oh
See?
yeah, it's light.
Ah,
I do better at that fan.
cool, huh?
Yeah. Wow, it's
And-
dirty. Like
Yeah.
it's hard.
And the round shape, keeping it, you know, better balance.
The balance.
Yeah.
So they go out there with out there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But this one only taking material. It's not made to go too far away.
Too far. Okay.
So the big boat to stay out there, and they use the small one to go out, carrying all types of supply. Yeah. And nowadays you don't find many big boats around because you know people change. They go to the land, maybe opening something else to sell it, or just simple opening a hotel for tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Da Nang now become a tourism city, so you see less traditional stuff happening around. Yeah. But if you go to Hoi An,
Hoi An.
it's mostly most people following traditional stuff.
Okay. So I should visit Hoi An.
Yeah, you should visit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Especially the old town with like Lantern Festival, and if you like shopping, they sell lots of product there, especially leather, silk, or maybe tailor-made if you like to make some suit. That holiday, they still go out catching things because that is regular life to those.
Yeah.
And they go out catching at night. Morning time, they go back here to the shore, and that's really early. Around 3 to 5 a.m. They have a market right here. That's a seafood market. Fresh one, cheaper than in a regular market.
Right.
Yeah. If you have time, you can go out here. It's gonna be very active.
Okay. Yeah. 3 to 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really early. They go out catching around 6 to 7 p.m. So at the night, you stay in your hotel and you see light on the ocean. That's from fishing boat. That's how they attract the small species. Because this boat is really small. It's not like big membership from the company, and they're not going too far away like us also.
Right.
And down here, only the old people. You don't find many young ones, because to most of the local, we try to get in the next generation to have a better life, safer. Stay on the land, not go out to the ocean, too risky, and you can see the boat. So one time catching.
Yeah.
If they're lucky, they make some money. If they don't lucky, actually the money is not enough to divide for everyone. Yeah. One time catching is not that much. In case that they not be here.
Be here, yeah.
And we had a really good day. This is exactly like the last New Year. I also be here on this day.
Really?
Yeah. New Year's, and it's gonna be like this. It's calm, and after New Year's, it's gonna be all sunny again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So lunar calendar is the farmer calendar. So they predict how's the weather going. So you following on the lunar calendar, you know when the sun's going out, how the weather is gonna change.
Yeah.
That's how it's works.
Okay.
So usually after that holiday, everything's gonna be warmer.
Warmer again.
Yeah. You will have some slightly rain. We call spring rain.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna have all the trees and the flowers bloom. That's the meanings,
Oh.
That's the fresh rain.
Fresh rain.
But the rain didn't last for too long. After the rain, everything's getting warmer until it's getting hot to the summertime. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fun, man.
Yeah.
Take a look at this village. This is one of the traditional village left here in Da Nang. We have others, but they getting smaller and smaller and smaller. This one soon is gonna be disappear from the city, and they're gonna be moved to another area. They waste so many trash here. That holiday, they already clean. Let's say if you stay here long, maybe for if they act, they go out catching fish. One night, you're going back here. Everything is trash. Lots of trash. And
what's the trash from though? Like,
it's not really from those, but where people, working around, there's gonna be some trash, especially like plastic bag.
okay.
Yeah, because they bring out many things, and sometimes they just waste it out here because they know the government will send people to clean.
To clean it.
Yeah, it's a habit. So the government trying to move them to another area. They trying to keep the shore clean for the tourists.
But where do they live right now? Do they live out? They don't live out there, do they?
No.
Okay.
They live on the land.
They live in the
They live on
land.
the back here. And
the back
actually, you can see that red buildings over there, right?
Okay.
Starting from there, you go deeper inside from that area to these mountains.
Okay.
It's all fishermen.
It's all fishermen.
Yeah. Nowadays, there's gonna be all the people going there, buy the land, building hotel, Airbnb, many things to let the tourists rent.
Right.
But it used to be the whole place for the fishermen to live. And before that time, let's say 30 years ago,
Yeah.
go to Da Nang, on the shore is gonna be trees and trees and trees, bungalows, bamboo house, and that's fisherman village.
Wow.
Yeah, they live just right here.
Right here.
Yeah. Nowadays they move up there.
Because they tore that all down. Is that okay?
Yeah. And live next to the ocean is kind of dangerous. Sometimes rainy season.
Right.
And the sun now is coming out.
Coming out.
Really nice day.
Yeah, very pretty.
We had a really good day. I think we should have some picture before we keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.